Happy Tuesday.
Happy Tuesday.
I've got two children popping their heads in and out of the video today.
Hello.
Say hiya. Say hiya.
Hiya.
Welcome back to my channel. Yeah, seeing as I'm quite new to this whole videoing stuff, I thought I would do a little video so you can get to know me a little bit better. So I've written down 10 things that I want to share with you. Oh dear. Yeah, I've written down 10 things that I want to share with you guys so you guys can get to know me a little bit better. So let's get to it. Number 1, I used to be a tomboy. So when I was little, probably about 8 or 9 years old, I used to wear my brother's clothes, cut my hair short, and was often called a boy. Not the case now. Now I usually wear girls' clothes, have long hair, and don't think I get called a boy. Not sure on that one.
Mummy.
Yeah?
Love you.
Love you too. Number 2, if it's not obvious by now, I have 2 children. We have Talia here. Say hiya. No, don't want to say hiya. We have Talia and we have Ayla. Also nicknamed Gracie and Rue, which is where my blog name came from. Number 3, I have run 2 London marathons. Very, very proud of that. Would have been 3 marathons, 2 London and 1 Bournemouth, but the Bournemouth marathon that I was going to run, I was actually found out I was pregnant, so I couldn't run it. I mean, say I couldn't, some people still do exercise and stuff during and might run marathons whilst they're pregnant, but I just didn't feel comfortable doing that. I had got up to about 20 miles, but seeing as it was my first ever pregnancy and first baby, I didn't want to risk anything, or because I would always, if something had have happened, whether it was due to the exercise or not, I would have regretted it and I would have thought it was my fault. So I decided to drop out. Number 4. I used to play the violin. Hiya! I used to play the violin. So anybody that went to primary school with me would know that I can't play. When I was in primary school, I got on stage and in front of the whole school and all their parents, I performed Jingle Bells on the violin in the middle of April. I say played, I screeched it. I couldn't play. And I often get mocked by my family about the violin. Number 5. I have a fear. Most people have fears. Don't know how many people have this fear. It might be more popular than I realise. I have a fear of dying. I thought it was a fear of flying. Then I just thought more into it and realised it was actually dying. I sometimes will go to bed at night and wonder whether I'm going to wake up in the morning. I hate the idea that I would die and never see my girls grow up, and see them, you know, finish school, go to college, get good jobs, get married. That scares me, really scares me. I know it's inevitable, you know, I'm going to die at some point, but I don't want it to be right now. Yeah. Number 6, I used to be a paper girl. It was my first job and it sucked. I used to spend a whole day trying to get all the leaflets into the papers, and then spent another day walking up and down driveways, posting newspapers, only for people to try and steal the newspapers that were free anyway, or moan at me. And it was horrible. Oh, bless you. Bless you. Good girl, bless you. But I did it. I can't remember how long for. As often as I could, I tried to get my friends to help or my parents to help. And yeah, I used to get paid, I think, £10 a week to do that. And I'd never do it again. Number 7. I have lived in 9 houses. I moved 8 times, lived in 9 houses. 4 of those have been with Dan, and the others were with my parents. No, were 4 of them with Dan? I think 4 of them were Dan. Motion.
You lived in our old house and Papa and Nana's house.
I did live in Nana and Papa's house, yeah.
And our old house.
Yeah.
And old house.
Yeah. Yeah. 4 with Dan and the others with my parents. Number 8. I have a massive sweet tooth. Put a plate of like really amazing savoury food in front of me, or a plate of cookies, sweets, chocolate. I'm picking that sweet plate every time. Okay, that brings me to number 9, which is I can't eat just one Jaffa cake. Because I have that much of a sweet tooth, if I have Jaffa cakes and I eat one, then the whole packet is gone. Say hi, yeah. Clever girl. Okay, and last but not least, number 10. When I was little, I didn't know the difference between a Mini and a Beetle. So you know the cars, Minis and Beetles, didn't know the difference, so needed to be explained and had them pointed out to me. Ever since that point, well, not ever since that point, but from that point for about 4 years after, I would keep a tally of how many Minis I saw whilst I was out. So on car journeys, bus journeys, walking, I would keep keep track of how many I saw and then add them to my tally when I got home. And yeah, that went on for a good number of years. And that brings us to the end of my video. I apologise for any random noises going on in the background. The children have been pressing buttons on all sorts of toys, knocking on things and stomping around the living room. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit better. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel, and I will see you next week.